I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to another review, and this is for Andrew Patterson, who got one of the higher tiers on my Patreon. Thank you so much. So he's getting quite a few reviews. Like I said before, if anyone's ever interested in requesting pretty much any type of video, review, movie topic, reaction, whatever, you could request it either directly to my PayPal or join me on my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Any one of my thoughts, again, on Spider-Man Homecoming, because I did delete that review because I wasn't happy with it. And what are my thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming today? I don't hate the film. I'm sorry, I don't. But I can understand why people do. And I'm not as high on it as I was when I first saw it. I still really like Tom Holland. A lot of people do not like him as Spider-Man. I do think, in my opinion, he does a good job as Peter Parker. He does a good job as Spider-Man. I just liked his natural flow with the character, with the dialogue, with his performance. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Tobey Maguire. To me, he looked like a 40-year-old that tries to be a teenager. To me, it's like a grown-up Opie Taylor. Or Ron Howard. Oh, golly gee, Aunt B, is my pancakes ready? Golly gee willikers. That's just how I get from Tobey Maguire. To be or not to be Maguire. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of the actor. I'm sorry. Andrew Garfield, to be perfectly honest, it's been forever since I've seen those Amazing Spider-Man films. It's been forever. I remember not being a fan of them. Tom Holland, I do like him. I like Michael Keaton. He took, in my opinion, kind of a lesser character villain, the Vulture, and made him somewhat interesting based on his presence, his performance. To me, the best scene in the movie is when they both find out who they are while in the same car. And so he finds out who Michael Keaton is, Michael Keaton finds out who he is, and that sort of tense exchange because he's taking Michael Keaton's daughter out, but Keaton knows who he is. That was an interesting idea. Awkward. It made me want to go, what the hell's going to happen next? Now, I like the opening, where it shows his point of view of Captain America Civil War. And he was excited, he was filming it. And the Spider-Man is this younger character. Yes, I would like to see the man in Spider-Man one day, and we will never see that for some fucking reason. That's where again to the flaws of the film. I don't like the idea that Disney says, well, Spider-Man can't punch. Why? He's punched many fucking times. He's punched in even the Sam Raimi films he's punched. He can punch. I've seen it in the comics. I've read many a comic where Spider-Man punched a motherfucker. Let him punch a motherfucker. Goddamn, let him punch a motherfucker. Ned, you know what? Makes me think of Pulp Fiction. Oh, Ned is dead, honey. That's more Zed. Zed's dead. But yeah, fuck Ned. Fuck his buddy. Fucking Peter Porker over there. I don't give a fuck. I'm being mean. Fuck the character. I have nothing against the actor. Against the character. I'm making fun of the character. So, okay, I'll take that back. It's nothing about his weight. Nothing about his looks. It's about the way the character's written. To be fair, I'm just being over the top and being fucking pissed. This is an annoying, irritating character who would not shut up. He didn't shut up in this movie. He didn't shut up in the next one. It feels like they're going nowhere with this character. I don't know why Peter Parker needs this character. Why does he need this character? What does the Hulk smell like? I bet he smells nice. And, oh, he's got his fucking, this is Disney, Star Wars, goddamn Lego Death Star. I don't give a fuck. Shove it up your ass and play basketball with the motherfucker. Just Ned was annoying as fucking hell. Annoying as shit. I don't like the fact that they're trying to get him to be Iron Man Jr. with the goddamn suit. What was wrong with the suit he had in Civil War? Why didn't he just keep that suit on him? Yeah, it had little stuff in there. And also in Civil War, why is it that he was the most competent in Civil War? In Civil War, he was able to kick. He was able to go toe-to-toe with Captain America. He was able to kick Bucky's ass. He was able to kick Anthony Mackie's ass. But in this movie, he can't kick normal thugs' ass? They kind of did that backwards. Like these random people... I'm the Shocker because I have this. He can't fight those guys, but he can fight Bucky and Anthony. He'd go toe to toe with Captain America, and how the fuck does that work? I don't know. The action scenes, the director, handled the action scenes very poorly in this. People are like, you sure this isn't a rant? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. That's what I mean. There's a lot of stuff to talk about this film. The Iron Man Jr. shit. I didn't need to see 50 fucking gadgets up his ass. Part of the appeal of Spider-Man is that he had to make up what he could, and the little bits he could is the thing with the web shooters. In fact, I liked the organic web shooters. That's one of the things I liked about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, to be fair. I'm not big on those movies, but to be fair, I like the organic web shooters. It's about a guy who doesn't have all the money. But here, he's got a millionaire in his pit pocket. He's got a billionaire in his pocket. He could go to Tony Stark, go, can I have this, this, and this? And Tony Stark would give it to him. When your best friend's a billionaire, you kind of lose the regular guy factor. When you have this high-tech suit that you do goddamn Swiss Army knife out of his ass. He didn't need to be Iron Man Jr. I don't know why the fuck they thought to do that. Why they gave him all this shit. Okay, cool. Jennifer Connelly's the voice of his suit. And Jennifer Connelly, I think she's married to the guy who plays Vision, Paul Bettany. And was the voice of Jarvis. Oh, the voice of Jarvis. Who's your wife? Jennifer Connelly? She's the voice of this suit. He doesn't need to be goddamn Iron Man fucking Jr. Why does he need Iron Man's help to save this ship? Let him do it his own. Because that's the story they're trying to tell. Well, I don't think that's the story that needed to be told. Or it could be told, but not in that way, not in that fashion. And the director, he's not good at handling action scenes. The fight scene with Vulture is probably the weakest fight scene in any Spider-Man film. A fucking plane, the plane goes down, blah, blah, blah. No one talks about Spider-Man Homecoming about the action scenes. For a reason. So why do I not hate the film? I really like Tom Holland. I really like Michael Keaton. I really do. And they help propel the movie for me. I like when Spider-Man is just in his neighborhood and he's doing small things where he's, the way he moves and the way he hangs out, and he hangs out on top of the train, or he's helping someone get their bicycle back, or stops a car thief but it's not a car thief, he fucked up. Like, that's a moment. Oh, he helped someone, they bought him a churro. That was humor to deal with, because humor is a big part of Spider-Man. It is a big part of it, despite what some people want to say. But you don't need a whole chase scene just to be inspired by Ferris Bueller. And in case you're too stupid enough to figure out, we got Ferris Bueller on the TV. That didn't hold up for me. I think the first time I saw it, oh, okay, I love Ferris Bueller. Watch it again and go, why do we need that? Because the guy thinks he's John Hughes, but he's not, this director. So I do think they picked the wrong director. I think they need to have Spider-Man fucking punch. I would say in retrospect, I do think Far From Home is better than this. The fucking MJ thing. Call me MJ, but she's not Mary. That actress just doesn't do anything for me. She's one of those, yeah, I think I'm so cool. And I'm like, you're not fucking cool. About as cool as Vanilla Ice. I don't give a fuck about her race. I don't give a fuck if she's not white. What I give a fuck about is this actress doesn't bring any charisma to her part, any charisma to her performance, her personality. And we don't need fucking random lines of, well, these statues, they had slaves. Oh, great, I guess you support the fucking people nowadays tearing down the fucking statues. Of all the things to come to fruition. Someone tells about, oh, this is slaves. Statues, slaves, and then look what's happened in today's age. In good conscience, I have to put rant in the title because it's been a lot of me ranting on this. It really has. And sometimes there are movies that hold up and sometimes there's movies that don't. And this one, I really like Tom Holland and I really like Michael Keaton, but maybe I'm one of those guys, to be fair, who's a Spider-Man fan that will never be satisfied. To put myself in check, maybe that is the case. That there will never be a Spider-Man fan that will truly satisfy my taste. When I read those Spider-Man comics, because that was the character I read the most when I was growing up. I didn't read a lot of comics, but the comics I did read mostly was Spider-Man. I still remember the comic. It was, I think, one or two issues where he's fighting Firelord, which is cool because this is a character that everyone kept saying, you can't win, you can't win. He said, oh yeah, and he fucking won by the skin of his teeth, but he won, and it ends with him just putting the shit out of him, and people are pulling off, let him go, Spider-Man, you won. I want that fucking moment. I want that fucking story on screen. I want that fucking Spider-Man. A man. I want a Spider-Man that would work in the Maximum Carnage storyline. I want a Spider-Man that would work. That's why I just go watch the cartoons. I like the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. Lucas asked me to request, probably in September, about season 2. I like the MTV Spider-Man cartoon. I love the 90s Spider-Man. I do wish he could have punched in that fucking thing, but the rest of it I enjoyed. I mean, that's the thing. I just stick with the cartoons. Because the movies... I probably don't... You know, I'm going... Fuck. God damn it. I don't have the title and people are like, what the fuck, Matt? You said you didn't hate the film. I like Tom Holland. I like Michael Keaton. I'll repeat that till the cows come home because I really do feel that way. they needed to be in a better movie. I do think this Spider-Man could easily be the best Spider-Man. It's just not in this director's hands. Get away from... And then Disney putting their fucking meat hooks into it. Let Spider-Man grow up a little bit. Fuck Ned. I don't even give a fuck about this girl who plays Mary Jane because she seemed like a kind of a bitch. I like Jon Favreau. I don't mind his character. That's another thing I don't like. Everyone fucking knows he's Spider-Man. By the end of this fucking movie, pretty much everyone knows he's fucking Spider-Man. Ned knows he's Spider-Man. Aunt May knows he's Spider-Man. Jon Favreau and them know he's Spider-Man. Who the fuck doesn't know he's Spider-Man? And then by the, goddamn, man. What's the point of a secret identity if everyone fucking knows it? His most important people know it by the end of the fucking movie. Then what the fuck is the point of the goddamn mask? I hate this tech suits. Fuck tech suits. Fuck the fact that anytime I see Spider-Man, he looks like CGI. Was he ever in a fucking costume in this movie? Or was it all goddamn cartoon? Fuck it, I hate this movie. Goddamn, the more I think about it, the more it pisses me off. God damn it, I really was impressed with Tom Holland. And that's why the first time I saw him, I really liked Tom Holland. But goddamn, he's in a shitty fucking film. He's in a shitty fucking movie. Goddamn. Why does Captain America need to do a goddamn fitness challenge video? That doesn't seem like the guy who would be fucking depressed about being here and missing his family, but then he's going to do fitness videos for fucking schools. Fuck Ned. Fuck the action scenes because they suck ass. Fuck this flick. Goddamn. The score, I don't remember a goddamn thing about the music. Fuck, I hate to fucking say it. Spider-Man, the first movie, is a better made movie than this. It's just, I don't like Tobey Maguire, and I don't like the cheesy shit. But direction of the action scenes... But if you put Tom Holland and Michael Keaton into Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. If Michael Keaton played Green Goblin, and you have the actual fucking better costume, and you put Tom Holland instead of Tobey Maguire, that could really work. That could really work. Oh, another thing. Talk about Uncle Ben, for fuck's sake. Can you talk about Uncle Ben one goddamn time? Is that alright? Do you talk about Uncle Ben, for fuck's sake? I get it. You don't want to keep saying about Uncle Ben, and with great power comes great responsibility. You're tired of it. I get it. But it's been all this goddamn shit. You haven't even mentioned his fucking name once. Kind of one of the most important parts. I'm not saying you have to show it again like every goddamn Batman movie's got to show the fucking Waynes being shot. I'm not saying you have to do that, but could you at least mention his name? I don't even know what the fuck Uncle Ben looks like. If they showed his face, I don't remember. I just don't remember. I should show the fucking face and name. But no, and then they give it to Iron Man, and then he died, and then... I'm gonna do it for Johnny. No, I'm gonna do it for Stark. God damn it, man. I did not think this would be a rant. See, that's the thing that, with me. I can't help it. Sometimes I have to talk it out. And hear it. I have to actually hear it. And I go, I'm not really a fan of this movie. I'm not really a fan of this film. Hate is a strong word. I hate Spider-Man 3, for example. But there's just too many things that bother me watching it again that just fucks with me, fucks with my head. And I like the two, your hero and your villain. I like them. But story. Well, I don't know if it's really the story that bothers me, but just goddamn tech suits. Goddamn Iron Man trying to get his fucking face in there. Goddamn, oh, you can't save the ship? I will have to do it, Spider-Man. Oh, you need shit? I will give you shit. Here's all this free tech shit that you got. Ha ha ha. Ain't you like any normal guy? No. Just most people don't know billionaires. I don't know any billionaires, do you? But part of Spider-Man's appeal is that he's an everyman. And everyman doesn't have your best butt buddy be fucking Tony Stark, the billionaire. It's like, you know what it is? It's like Spider-Man's more Robin to Tony Stark's Batman. Robin, you know, Spider-Man, I will train you. That's what, is he Spider-Man or is he Robin? Robin my fucking patience away, I know that. I like the way it opens. I like that whole bit. I kind of wish the entire movie was just him doing normal, just everyday, the stuff he was doing in the neighborhood. That was one of the best parts of the film, near the beginning. It does the entire film of just showing a day in the life. Can you imagine a Spider-Man movie that shows a day in the life of Spider-Man? Nothing big, I mean, maybe you put big, huge things in there, but in the style of, I want to say Clerks, but not in that way, but the most part, he's just doing random stuff and normal stuff and helping people out and small little things here and there. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's funny how that was more interesting than the actual story with Vulture. And the only thing that made that interesting was Michael Keaton's performance. And the fight with Vulture, like the way it's lit was all CGI anyway, and then it's dark, and then I can't barely understand what the fuck was going on with Vulture and the plane and Spider-Man, and what the fuck happened. It wasn't that well done. So yeah, I think I got sucked into the hype of it. Maybe that was what happened. Maybe because I desperately wanted to have another good Spider-Man movie. Maybe because I just really like Tom Holland. Maybe it's the Good Day to Die Hard effect. I really like Bruce Willis and I really want a good Die Hard film. And then sometimes you just, although this is better than A Good Day to Die Hard, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Because even Bruce Willis, in retrospect, wasn't good in that. Fuck. And that's the thing with me, is that if you see a review, that's how I currently feel about it. If I change it, I'll delete the review and upload, what about this? What about that? Believe me, most of the films I've talked about, I still feel that way. But that's why I deleted this review of that a long time ago, because I'm like, I'm not sure my thoughts on it is the same. And it wasn't, as you could tell. I don't know what else to say. I don't own this in my collection. I never care to. I guess that tells you a lot. I just stick with the cartoons. To me, the cartoons just the character the best way. It's not even like they didn't get the character. Like, I think Tom Holland got the character. It's just all the bullshit they put into it. Fucking Ned. And his constant stupid fucking talking and jokes. Asking what the fuck the Hulk smells like. Everyone knowing his goddamn identity. Goddamn Iron Man Jr. shit. The director not knowing how to film a fucking action sequence. You know, after watching all the Spider-Man movies, I would still rather watch Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Theatrical or R-rated cut. Why are you saying that? Because at the time when Daredevil came out, they said it was a lesser Spider-Man. That's how, well, Sam Raimi did Spider-Man. This is a lesser Spider-Man. I'm like, I'm sorry. Daredevil kissed the shit out of any Spider-Man movie I've seen. Including this one, Far From Home, Sam Raimi's, I'm sorry, I'd rather go watch Daredevil. Especially the director's cut, so. It makes me want to rewatch Daredevil. That's what makes me want to do, so. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.